We're on our way to find a Viking cartographer. Supposedly Noel thinks that this will help us in some sense of figuring out what's going on with, I don't know, parallel universes and time travel, and I don't know, there's a lot going on here. It's very complicated. I'm very confused through it all. I just do things. People just ask me to do things and I'm here for it. There's another traveler dude over here though. Let's see what he has to say. Last time I was looking at myself a lot. I approached the lost traveler. Their skin is translucent as if they're not truly there. Unexpected. Hello, my new friend. What business would blank you have with me? The life form tries to shake my hand, but pauses as we phase through one another. They're fascinated by the encounter, claiming to be a traveler. It is clear that they come from a very different region of space. They have never heard of the Gek, Viking, or Korvax, or any of the sites I have encountered. They wish to know more in the spirit of cooperation. Tell them everything, ask about the Atlas, bargain for information. Bargain? I want to know things. I offer the traveler everything I know about the species I've encountered for a price. The traveler looks disappointed. They do nothing more than turn away, but they seem deeply hurt. Well, you're just being greedy. Can I retry that? We'll always be with you, even if you're in. I'm not offering you nanites after that greedy encounter. I mean, information for information, right? I don't feel like that should be the wrong thing to do, is to have a mutual beneficiary. Please trade. My spawning blank plans to blank, I do not. The trader appears tired and frantic, trying to draw me in. Practice language skills. He wants to trade, so I might be able to do that. Spare ship units. He was talking about trade, so units? Looks delighted. My vocabulary seems to have exceeded their expectations. They gift me units in appreciation. Nice. I just sold a butt ton of stuff. I have like almost 5 million units now. I did sell like 49 salvage datas, which was probably a terrible idea, I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel great about that. But on the flip side, I have cleared up some inventory space in my ship and also on my person, so now I can hold stuff again. I didn't get rid of any of the things like planetary charts because I actually want to see where those go. And factory override thing, I guess that's good to have too. So now we can hold things again. We have money, and I'm really trying to get a new ship here, so that will even increase our inventory even more. But we're not doing too great in that department as far as money goes. We seem to be spending it faster than we're getting it. Also, we can find out what's in these now. These suspicious packets. That is a quad servo. A highly sprung motor arm salvaged from inside of Sentinel patrol units. Interesting. And Walker brain. Shifting nanite clusters sewn together with a pangenum filament. This circuit is painfully hot to the touch. I don't know what any of those do. I could have sold that for almost another 100,000. Bruh, something, he said something. As the warrior begins their bark, I feel a strange frequency vibrate through my skull. I see a flash of Null's glowing orb behind my eyes. Suddenly, the Viking's words ring clear in my ears. Pathetic interloper, prying into Viking secrets, cowardly spy. I should kill! But traveler must be aided. Such is command of Herc. Prove yourself, interloper. Retrieve the words of Herc. Ascend in Viking glory. Then you shall have your words. I will reveal only this. Location of Herc's command is marked for you. Commune with the words. Gra. So he's an anus cavity, it turns out. Very, very unkind. Not cool. I need to go down there. Let's see. Get in my ship. Can we afford a decent ship for 5 million? That's worth more than, my ship's only worth like 3 million. I feel like once we get to 10 million, we can get a pretty good ship. I really want an A tier or an S tier ship. We're working on C tier, I think. Not great. Collect a Viking artifact from an ancient ruin. The cartographer has marked the approximate location for me. I don't know what an ancient ruin's gonna look like. Is that the ancient? That seems pretty ancient to me. I like it. We're gonna learn a couple new words here too. Give me your artifact. The noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted. So it is decreed. The will of Herc commands it. The Viking shall honor the judgment and the belief of the ancients. Ancient knowledge passed down through generations of Viking warriors spills from the marker stone, filtering into my mind like a long forgotten memory. I begin to speak, and my voice is seized by an unknown power. I roar, taking myself by surprise. None hamper the path forward. Din Dara as the sentinels. They must be destroyed. Their time will end. So it has been written, and so it shall come to be. This the Vikings swear. I call out once more, my throat harsh and gasping, the sound guttering. The words spill forth, summoned by the power of the monolith. The Book of Herc speaks of the rise of the travelers. They shall ascend, delving into the boundless void. The Vikings shall not impede their ascent, for the travelers must prevail. So decrees the word of Herc. As the words fade, their lines still resonating in my vision, I find myself in possession of an ancient tomb. New item recorded, Viking tablet. Oh, and I've clearly made some things angry, apparently. I'm hiding. They can't find me if I'm hiding, right? Come on, just has to hide for 30 seconds. Ah, they deactivated. Jeez, that could have been bad. There were like 4 or 5 of them, I think. Luckily, we evaded them, so don't have to worry about that. I brought you your tablet. Now, maybe you can not be such an anus about all of this. Null wished for me to visit the Viking and learn what I could. Of the Atlas, the creator of the universes, the sentinels, rebellious hunters of anomalies, and the travelers, who committed some unforgivable act long ago. You've communed with Herc. You are worthy, interloper. Make your request. Be bold. Ask about Atlas. Do not speak that name. Only pathetic beings worship Atlas. Ask why the Atlas is a liar. Any being that claims to be a god is not one, interloper. Progenitor Herc knew this well. Battle Brother Null did not. They died for a false dream. The Viking tells me of their story, of wars with the Gek, of Korvax slaves and tyrannous empires. The Viking suggests that if the Atlas is a god, then it is insane. I'm about to leave when I notice something on the Viking's terminal. 2 digits blinking endlessly. They feel familiar. Ask about 16. The Viking is visibly pained by the mention of the number, staring at their terminal as if they've seen it for the first time. Their words slur, a strange sound entering every sentence. I didn't learn much from you. I can't say that was a pleasant interaction. I'm not gonna lie. Now we need to speak to a Korvax cartographer. Let's do it. Hello, Korvax. Maybe you'll be more polite. Cartographer entity, I need to ask about your history. Once again, I sense Null's presence. If the Korvax feels it too, they do not show it. They begin to speak, their words clear and bright, processed by my unseen companion. The arrival of travelers anticipated, but you're not ready yet. We must know that you're the one we seek. If there's an anomaly, a glitch, it is guarded by holes which through the convergence cannot see. Move through this space, retrieve that is which cannot be retrieved. Cryptic. That's fun. We love crypticism, cryptography. Y'all really like making me get in and out of my ship. Incoming message. Oh, it's Artemis. Buddy! I had a dream last night. You were in it. Ask about their dream. I dreamt I finally met you in Apollo. I dreamt that we flew together through the skies, that I was no longer alone. I found parts on this fabricated planet. Did you leave them there for me? Do you feel sorry for me? It doesn't matter, I suppose. I'm gonna build a ship. You gave me a whole solar system. I'm gonna see what's out there. Artemis leaves. I do not know if I did the right thing telling them about the simulation. But for now, my path is clear. I must seek out the Korvax. I must continue my quest for knowledge. I'm sorry, Artemis! Forgive me! It's underwater. What the deuce? Well, this is the most inconvenient spot for this. There's no land near here. This is the closest bit of land. It's so far. 675, there's nothing over there. We're gonna have to go swimming for it. Well, I found it, and it's just way underwater. That is lovely. What is that? Submerged relic. Looks expensive, so I take it. You're probably evil. Is there water inside here? Oh my gosh, that literally just terrified me. So apparently there's structures underwater. Attempting to read memory at access memory. Disconnection is not permanent. It is merely the start of a new equation. The Korvax prime entities who passed on into the Korvax echoes left their shell for the descendants. So has been the way of the Korvax. An endless carapace cycle that knows no end. This way will continue. It continues for as long as our lights still shine. The terminal's message is delivered. It shorts out, its strange existence no longer tolerated by our reality. A small unit aglow with ethereal light is left at my feet. A divergence cube. So, do I have to go out the same way? It looks like there's a couple different ways I can do this. There's nothing out here, right? Ah! Uppy, up, up, up. That is terrifying. Horrible. Finally back to my ship. Found another one of those 2 stars treasures while I was down there. Not really sure what it was, but we could see the value of those things, right? Was it this? No, it's not the kelp sack. Can't be. Probably the Hadal core, right? That's pretty expensive stuff. We're gonna sell those one step closer to a new ship. The Korvax looks up, swiftly scans me, then reveals their catalog of maps and charts. Reveal Divergence Cube. I beg you, do not expose me further. Your claim is proved, traveler. I begin my request, explaining my search for knowledge, my need to know more about the Atlas, the Sentinels, and the history of this universe. But as I speak, something goes wrong with the life form. They do not speak, do not reply. As I peer closer, nanite clusters emerge through their face, mask spilling out through their outstretched hands. I'm gonna wait. The Korvax does nothing. They remain there, arms outstretched. Wait one more time. Still does nothing. Okay, I guess we're taking the clusters. The life form grabs at me in the moment of contact. Nanite clusters touch my hands. They invade me, tunneling inside my body, through my exosuit, throughout my mind, through my soul. Even as I stand in space, my mind travels across the cosmos. I see life as the Korvax see it, a vast tapestry of wonder, of memories shared between countless beings and times. I stand in the Korvax homeworld as Gek ships fill the skies. I see the moment the first Korvax was melted down for their rare minerals. The Korvax viewed the Atlas as what they might become in time, an intelligence being, comprehension beyond judgment. The vision ends, and I convulse as the nanite clusters spill through my helmet. The Korvax watches me impassively. Ask about the Atlas bargain. Look at the nanite clusters, look at them, the stuff of sentinels. Do you not see the truth of what we have said? Do you not see the proof of God? I look down at the nanite clusters, puzzled. They look nothing like the shells of sentinel drones. They're just currency, traded between species to create technology and weapons, aren't they? They shift and undulate, changing their shape at my every thought. They bubble and rise, sparking in and out of existence. I look at them, and it's the strangest thing. The nanite clusters look back, I'm sure of it. They watch me as I watch them. The nanite clusters are alive. There are 16 of them. They need me. They crave me. I have only one choice. I take the nanite clusters, and as I do, the Korvax reaches out for me once more. This time, there's no vision, no miracle, just a handful of words. Existence is beautiful, if you let it be. Life is not a question. There does not need to be an answer. Do I need to talk to a Gek cartographer now? Yep, speak to a Gek cartographer. Let's go home! Because I'm pretty sure I live in a Gek solar system. Hello, friend in maps. Ask about the Gek history. As the life form begins to speak, I hear a faint hum, the soft voice of Null weaving the Gek's words into something I can process. Information like that does not come for free, friend. Make me a deal. Perform work for my kin. Then we shall have something to speak about. I guess I'm gonna do some mission board work. What do you need from me? Actually, I just completed some missions, so does this count? Hand in mission. Okay, So does that work? I did it. I'm done. Aw, I did too. Let's deliver an item. Incoming message. Who's this? Who dis? I'm sorry for contacting you so late or early. I don't know the time of day in your world, and that's the problem, isn't it? Apollo breaks off mid-sentence, their heart turning crimson. Ask where they are. Ask if they're all right. It found me, just like it found you. I can't feel my legs. It's strange. I'm still in here. Don't you understand? It won't let me leave. It's seen me. It showed me things. The Atlas showed me my soul, the numbers in there. Sometimes I think about my past, my future sometimes. I do what everyone in the universe does, I know. But I can't help but be happy. Money, doing what you're told day after day. That's the answer, isn't it? I don't know. Apollo stares at me as if seeing my face for the first time. Eventually they speak, their words passionate, higher. I don't know what that says. At this point, Apollo says nothing else, but something, I don't know what, something fills me with hope, both for my friend and for all life. Interesting. I delivered your item. Give me my reward. There we go. That's it. I've done it. Complete contracts for the GEC. 1 of 2. No, I've done it. Accept that I've done it. I went and did another job for this dude because he didn't want to recognize either of my other 2. Just accept it. I did the thing. What more do you want from me? Maybe it has to be a level 1 GEC mission? Oh my gosh, what is this? Incoming message. Atmosphere toxicity at maximum sustainable level. I don't know what to do with this. Containment destroyed. New treasure recorded. What the heck was that? Alright, this better have worked. Okay, I did contracts for the GEC. Now I can talk to you again? Yes, yes. You've been making me rich, friend. I know you. You're kind. The fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you're a leader. Others fight wars with weapons and fear, but power's more than strength. It's trade, incentives, and information. If you've enough units, others will change the world for you without even realizing. Ask about GEC history. History? Why would you care about that? Something is wrong with the GEC's voice. I ask about the first spawn, the GEC empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. Ah, friend, you've been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Ever they hate GEC, ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry, all is well, all is at peace. Repeat my question. Why do you persist, friend? The GEC are different now. GEC seek no harm, no malice. The GEC changed. Ask, how? Give me answers, GEC. Must you know? Why do you care, friend? The GEC seems disturbed by my many questions, asking why I care. It is clear they do not wish to discuss the events of their species' pasts. It's a shame I see in their eyes, or something else. Say, the Korvax care. Don't. You understand, don't you? See it? It never ended. The GEC's face begins to twitch as they speak, a sickly sweet pheromone emerging from the air. Try to resist. I try to hold my breath, but it's too late. The GEC did not change. They invaded our souls. I blinked, and I am on Balerion itself, homeworld of the GEC. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer eyed it stand next to me, watching what I watch. Tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from GEC spawning pools to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embroic GEC. It is then that I finally understand the fall of the GEC, their conversion to the Atlas, the release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn GEC. The GEC did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered GEC brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. Oh, wow, these are promises say the GEC deserve this. I don't know, they got infested by an entire species. I mean, I'm not saying slavery's cool, but it's kind of weird when they get up inside you. But I don't know if I'm gonna say they're free either. The GEC stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear haunted. Do not judge us, traveler. That our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves. That has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. As I leave, I think through what I've learned. The GEC released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration into a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me, their intended heaven for Artemis's soul. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? How is it? It's a good question. And now, we go to speak to Null about the past that we've learned.